access to clean running water is an essential commodity for healthy living and a high quality of life. While Grenada's water utility company, the National Water and Sewerage Authority, provides water to 90% of the population, the village of Munich and surrounding areas in the island's largest parish, St. Andrew, have been severely impacted by the lack of a safe, adequate and reliable water supply for more than 20 years.
It might have been about 8-9 years when the original thing or the catchment came on. Early it was good enough, but as time progressed, it became very bad, and in fact, it reached being atrocious. There were times the water would be muddy after the rain. Lots of time after the rain, we had no water, and the reason was not because water was not coming in, but because of blockage of dust and silt. So what used to happen, the people in charge used to come and close the dam down.
The supply would come in the early morning, around 2-3 o'clock. Fairly good, but then it would go by 5 o'clock. So say for about a couple of hours. In that, my wife would have to get up if she has to do laundry around 2-3 in the morning to catch the supply, do her laundry, and catch water to supply us for the day.
We had a rudimentary plant in the past, but it wasn't up to the standard as to what our source and filter plant is supposed to be. As a matter of fact, the community of Munich wasn't metered at all because we felt that the quality of the water being supplied wasn't one that merited NAWASA charging people for, because the quality control was not of the standard that we do with the other plants.
The Basic Needs Trust Fund program partnered with NAWASA on a project to improve the quality and reliability of the water provided to residents by the Munich Water Treatment Plant.
The scope of works generally entailed the construction of the site office and storage room, and 3 tanks, the sedimentation tank, the filtration tank, and the clear well.
And so Sunfilter has 3 components. There is a sedimentation tank where the water comes in, settles, then it's processed through a filter that has different media that clears the water. Then it goes into a clear well or a storage tank where we add chlorine and whatever other disinfection just to make sure that it's of the quality. So Sunfilters is the mechanism or treatment option that has the least maintenance with good results. So even when there is plenty rain, they are not affected majorly by turbidity. We were able to also implement a metering component now for the residents of Munich. Mainly so because what metering does, it provides control. Whenever you have meters, people are mindful about their usage, and we are always driving conservation.
In terms of BNTF, we have contributed to our cost towards the construction of our access road to the plant. We've contributed to the construction of the filtration tanks and also to the equilibrium chamber.
The project began in November 2019 and was successfully completed in February 2021 without experiencing any significant delays.
The major challenge would have been COVID-19, mainly being lockdowns incurred. Also in that project at one point in time, we had some shortage of material, sand and cement, and also heavy rainfall. Some days works were seriously affected. But all in all, mitigative measures were put in place. We had contingencies to ensure that the project did not suffer any significant delays.
What I'm getting now is so much better. The water is good, it's coming heavier, it's always there and clean as far as I'm concerned. I'm delighted of what is happening now.
Since this new system has been put in place, the supply has been tremendously improved. The supply is better, the quality better, the pressure is a lot better. I would give it an 8 out of 10. And I, together with the other people in the community that attended meetings and had input and so on, I'm glad to say that we eventually saw some satisfying results.
Now we can say for a fact that the water that is being supplied to Munich can be consumed. You don't have to boil it, you don't have to, because it is at the best quality. As an organization, we continue to strive, we continue to forge, we continue to make the availability of water be our mandate. And again, I just can't stop saying how grateful we are to the likes of BNTF.
We at BNTF are very, very hopeful that now with the upgraded treatment plant, residents of the community will no longer be at risk of becoming ill with any sort of waterborne related disease. Clean water is important for a number of safe hygiene and sanitation practices. And what we implemented this program cycle was something called WASH training, which stands for Water, Sanitation and Hygiene. We used a glow germ kit, and we use that to highlight how oftentimes we take for granted washing hands. The stimulated germs, you would put it on the trainees' hands, and then we would have a UV light to show them where the germ areas were. If you washed properly, you would get everything off, but if you didn't, the UV light would still highlight the areas where there were still germs on your hand. I think people really, really grasped it in light of everything that was happening with COVID and public health officials urging us to sanitize and practice good hygiene.
The Basic Needs Trust Fund program is a critical program to the development of Grenada. We've aided in a lot of infrastructure development, also in terms of the creation of institutions such as preschools, primary schools, and generally, as you see now, water treatment plants. And it all goes well that once BNTF is in Grenada, that we should be expecting similar type interventions and improvement in the life of people.
The Basic Needs Trust Fund is a poverty reduction program of the Caribbean Development Bank. Its objective is to be a community development program that supports education, water and sanitation, community access and drainage, and economic activities through skills training, organizational development, infrastructure, and services.